What's up, my fellow teammates? Welcome back to another episode of our Let's Build series, where we try to create an epic redstone house in Minecraft Pocket Edition. This is going really well so far. We have some redstone lighting in the floor, we have a dance floor, as well as some really cool decorations surrounding the house. In this episode, we're going to be focusing on creating a redstone doorbell, as well as a kitchen, and possibly a bar if we have time, because I think the redstone doorbell will take quite some time to make. Now, to do this, it's basically going to take a lot of note blocks as well as maybe a minecart system. So let's go ahead and figure out where we want this doorbell to actually be, because we do have like a ton of redstone already beneath the floor, and this is really not good if you want to, create a system that actually works. So what I decided to do was maybe make it right over here, possibly on this block, and that means we need to like clear out the area right under here. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. After I clear out the area, I'll be right back, and then we'll start building this entire system. Alright, so I dug out a pretty large area in the ground. I couldn't make it too far away from my house because, of course, this is a doorbell that uses note blocks, and I need the note blocks to be as close as possible. So let's go ahead and start building this. Like I mentioned, I wanted to put my button on this block right over here. So basically, we're going to put it over there. We're going to place a bit of redstone on this block right beneath it, and basically when we hit this, it's going to activate that redstone. We could then use that redstone to invert these torches, and I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. So if you guys just keep up with me right now, I'm just going to explain what I'm going to do. So basically, these torches are going to get inverted, and then they're going to send a minecart system circling around here. It's going to hit a bunch of note blocks in this area, and then it's going to come back over here and then stop. Now, once it stops, it's going to allow me to hit that button again. It's going to go back in the opposite direction and then play the same doorbell signal again, and then it's going to stop on this side. So basically, that's going to be the doorbell, guys. Pretty simple. So let's go ahead and start building this. I might make a separate tutorial video if you guys are confused, but let's just begin. So first things first, we need to go ahead and create a double torch inverted system, and we do this by basically placing down some blocks right over here, and that should basically allow us to add in another signal. Invert this torch right over here, place down 2 more blocks on this side, and not the rails, 2 more blocks right over here. There we go. Place down a powered rail. So basically, when I go ahead and flick a button that's over here, it's going to invert that torch, turn this torch on, and then turn on our powered rail, which is going to set off our minecart. And then we place down another block over here, a rail facing this direction, and then we could go ahead and start, completing the system. Now we have to go ahead and do this on this side as well, and hopefully we could cover this up without having to do too much work. Hopefully it fits. All right, so I went ahead and completed this side as well. Luckily for me, it did fit under the map, and as you can see, it's the same system, except this one's like wrapping around the circle. And when I hit this button, yet again, it should power this rail right over here. This one is not being powered, but the only reason I have that is because if I go ahead and place down a regular rail, it should, connect to that one for some reason. So I just went ahead and put a powered rail in order to avoid that from happening. Now, what we need to do is basically connect it to a bunch of note blocks, and then we're done. It is that simple. Now, to do this, I want to go ahead and place down another block over here and kind of wrap it across. That way it doesn't interfere with any redstone, and hopefully it's getting enough speed by the time it gets to this location. We place down another powered rail right over here. This is going to be powered constantly by a redstone torch. So let's go ahead and do that. Redstone torch right over here. Then we place down a few more blocks, and then on this side we're going to place down the detector rail. So maybe we could go down another block. That will be pretty neat. So let's do that. There we go. Build it across, place down a detector rail right over here, one over here, and then another one over here. Then connect it up using the powered rails. And then we could go ahead and, of course, add in our note blocks once that's completed. But first we need to go ahead and turn the corner right over here, and then reconnect it at the top. So hopefully that is enough power to get the entire system started. If it's not, we could maybe add in another powered rail right over here possibly. There we go, and that should be just fine. Alright, so now we need to grab ourselves some redstone and have redstone coming out of the detector rails, which is basically going to turn on whenever a minecart goes over it. And then at the end, we're going to have, of course, our note block. So where is this infamous note block? There we go. We're just going to go ahead and grab that. And we're going to destroy some blocks in the wall right over here. It's going to go basically 2 more blocks down. That way we could, you know, have a proper system. All right, so there we go. I dug out the area. Now I could go ahead and place down my note blocks all the way at the back, and I could also click on it to set the tone, but at the moment that's really not important. Now what we need to do is basically add in some redstone going into that block, as you can see. And yeah, that should be the entire system completed. Now the final thing, of course, to do is to grab ourselves a minecart and then finish up the system and test it out. So where is the minecart? Please tell me there's a minecart. Yes, there we go. And I'm gonna place it down right over here. And then we could go ahead and essentially test the system out. Please, I hope this works. Let's go ahead and hit that button. And nope, I think we need to make it on a sloped surface. I think that's why it's not working. So to do this, we just break this block right over here. Break this one as well. Place down a, oh gosh, why? Oh no, 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 no. Oh, are you kidding me? I hate Minecraft Pocket Edition. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, why does it randomly break blocks? Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. Oh, Jesus, stop entering it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, look at this. Why is it? Look, it's just random. I'm not even touching anything. It's randomly breaking blocks. Oh my god. I'm so angry. Oh my god. I'm done, guys. I am done. I freaking hate this. I hate this so much. It just broke literally everything I was working on. Just broke. Why are you hitting? I'm trying to destroy the minecart, for God's sakes. Oh my god. Just destroy. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Alright guys, so after doing a lot of work offline, I accidentally found a solution to my problem. As you can see, I basically added in a ton of powered rails because the speed of the minecart wasn't fast enough in order to reset at the very top. But, like I said, I accidentally found a solution, which was placing down a detector rail right over here. So basically, when a minecart hits this position, it goes all the way to the top, it hits the wall, and comes back down, and goes all the way back down to that side. So basically, it resets itself. So, yeah, guys. Alright, so on this side, instead of having like the rail system over here, I decided to like put the redstone into another block. That way, like, it's always slanted, and that way, like, the minecart could go without it being pushed. So let's go ahead and show you guys how this works. Basically, when I go ahead and come up here and I hit this button, the minecart should go all the way around. There we go. Then hit the block at the back and then come back, as I mentioned, and then it resets itself. So there you go, guys. That is basically our system. It works like a freaking charm. And like I mentioned, if you guys want a more in-depth tutorial about building this, I will definitely try to make a separate video. But yeah, I spent like a really long time trying to figure this out. So let's go ahead and find our note blocks and complete our doorbell. Okay, so now we just placed on some redstone over here by the detector rails, going into our note block set again. And the configuration is fine at the moment. And now we're just going to go ahead and test this out. So I'm just going to be quiet and see if we can hear our, you know, system working. All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to test out our doorbell. Bam. Alright, I could actually hear the doorbell, which is really cool, and it rings twice, so it's technically a really neat system. So there we go, guys. That is basically our doorbell. I really love the design. Using just basic Minecraft redstone, recreated this, and I just really like it. And maybe in the future, I could add in a lot of note blocks, a lot more. That way it makes like a specific tone. But at the moment, using a minecart system, it's not that you know, easy to make. So there we go, guys. That is basically our doorbell. I'm really proud of that because it turned out really well, and I just really like it. Alright, so right over here, we can't actually place on a block because it's going to go ahead and keep our system turned on forever. So I need to yet again extend the grass blocks one up, and maybe on this side we could add in some terraforming to kind of make this area blend in a little bit better. But as you can see, guys, you can't really tell from the outside that we have a doorbell hidden right beneath there. That is so freaking awesome. And yet again, I'm extremely proud the way that came out. Alright, guys, so I just noticed that we can't add in a bar or a kitchen to this area because it's just way too small. So I really don't know what to do. If you guys have an idea, definitely tell me in the comment section down below. But it looks like I'll have to make an extension to our house. But first, before we do that, I want to add in a really cool skylight. So that's what we're going to do. And then after, maybe later, we could add in something into the interiors. Alright, so there we go. That is the roof. As you can see, you probably don't understand what it looks like from the exterior, but from the interior, as you can see, it's going to look quite nice indeed. need. So it's definitely a little bit of, you know, decoration and some small detail that goes a long way in the map. So, of course, we'll try to modify this and, you know, change it up, you know, depending on you guys' opinions on the, you know, entire situation over here. But I think it's fine just for the moment. Now, in the dance floor area, I want to add in that bar that a lot of you commented, almost like every single person from the beginning of when I uploaded it to like even right now, you say that I need to add in a bar. So we're going to do that, guys, right on this section of the map. And of course, we just need to go ahead and extend it. And then we're going to create a much higher ceiling because, of course, you don't want a dance floor that feels so claustrophobic. I mean, come on, guys. I just added in that roof so you guys can see the flashing lights. And also, we need to go ahead and fill in this floor as well. So we need to go ahead and do all of that. I'll be right back after I replace the floor, build up the wall, and also cover up the redstone at the bottom right over here. Alright guys, so there we go. I replaced the floor and I also repaired the grass over here. And yeah, so that is going to be the extension to our house. It kind of makes it like a gigantic square, but it still looks pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and start building up the area. Of course, like I mentioned, I wanted to build the roof and the ceiling a bit higher. That way it looks a little bit better because, of course, the dance floor has pretty large ceilings. And on this side, I think that's where the bar is going to be. I don't know if I should put it on this wall or possibly put it this way. Because if we do it this way, we're going to, you know, have a lot of room in between us and the dance floor. Maybe you could add in some other decorations if you guys have any other neat ideas. So I was thinking to make a modern bar, but I decided to just go ahead and stick to our jungle ruin theme and hopefully make it look as best as possible. And I did that by choosing a variety of different stone as well as wooden blocks. So let's go ahead and start building this. I'm just going to outline the countertop and then we could go ahead and start working on the bar itself and adding in all the details. It's going to be right over here, and I thought we could add in maybe this polished block because it does look still like stone, but it does look a bit fancy. So once we have that, I want to go ahead and grab some slabs and place it on the top of those blocks like so. So it's a mixture of, like, you know, stone as well as the wood. And then we could go ahead and make the seats using our fences or possibly another block. I'm not sure yet. Place down one right over there. And then maybe one right over here. Just kind of skip that area and place down our cobblestone slabs. There we go. And yeah, I think that's pretty good so far. Not bad, not bad. And maybe we could bring this back one. That way it's not like right on the edge of that thing. Alright, so let's bring it back over here. There we go. Build the slabs on top, which I think looks pretty nice. And for some reason, like, you're so short in Minecraft Pocket Edition. I just noticed that. Like, holy crap. Okay, anyways, moving on, we're gonna add in some, like, behind the scenes, like, features in the back. So that's gonna be like a furnace or something like that we could use to maybe cook some food. So I guess the, you know, bar serves some snacks. And we're also gonna go ahead and grab some chests as well as trapdoors. So let's grab some trapdoors right over there, some chests. And unfortunately, I don't think there's item frames in Minecraft Pocket Edition, so we can't display any items, but we'll definitely grab some potions once we completed everything over here. Alright guys, so I am running out of battery. As you can see, I'm at 5%, so let's go ahead and just finish this up. As you can see, I added in the roof, and the place looks absolutely insane. It looks like a legit club, guys. Take a look at those flashing lights. It is so cool. And also I added in some lights at the back of the bar that makes it look a little bit better. It's basically some glowstone at the bottom of the carpets next to these intrusions in the ground, as well as I added in some brewing stands at the top over here, and I added in my favorite thing to this map, which is going to be our redstone particle floor. And the way I did this, guys, it's basically going to be redstone ore at the bottom of our black carpet, and when you step over it yet again, you do get those awesome particle effects. So there we go, guys. That's basically going to be the bar. Yet again, I really wanted to add in those potions and those things to the wall to make it look like drinks, but at the moment I don't think there's any item frames in this game, so that's kind of unfortunate. But we'll try to decorate the walls and stuff a little bit better in the next episode. But like I mentioned, my iPad is dying, so I can't really continue it. I've been recording for over an hour now. We should see in the top right hand corner. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope this taught you how to build something cool and add into your own world. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, please take 1 second to smack the like button and comment down below. This was Twist, and I'll see you guys later.